Hope you're having an awesome Friday. I get questions a lot, especially when it comes to like the flu and cold season. And now that we have COVID going on too, things that I have around my house to support my family's immune system and just help us stay as healthy as possible. So I thought I'd jump on and share with you some of the things I have in my house. And probably when you see everything that I have, you're like, oh my gosh, you're a little crazy, lady. But we don't use all of these things every day. They're things that I just keep around for certain times when I feel like we need just an extra boost. Um, Things vitamin wise and supplement wise that I like to keep around all the time or like to use more frequently or regularly. We do a high quality multivitamin, vitamin D, D3, K2 supplement, and then like an omega 3 are kind of my top ones that I do more regularly just as health maintenance. I like the brand Seeking Health. I feel like they have really high quality products, so I tend to go there for my supplements for the most part. So those are like my regular ones. So I'm not going to show you those because those are like more my daily. So I was just going to show you some of the things that we do um, sometimes more during this time of the year, or I'll have us go through different boosting points throughout a year to just kind of boost up different pieces of our immune systems. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff I have. So first thing, people ask me about probiotics a lot, and I like probiotics, but I'll say we don't use them every single day. We try through healthy eating. Like if you eat really clean foods, mostly real foods, you're going to support a lot of your probiotic, your good bacteria anyway, and you're going to be providing the good fiber and those type of things to help populate that. Fermented foods are great, so I like to rely on that, but I do kind of boost our good bacteria every once in a while, but not necessarily daily. So what I like for that is Megaspore Biotics, and that's a probiotic, and they also have this really cool system. There's Mega Mucosa, and it's a powder, and then there's a prebiotic. So every once in a while I have my family do this, and it's kind of a combination system. So one of them is to help kind of support and strengthen the lining of your gut, and that's the Mega Mucosa. The prebiotic is more like a food for the probiotics, so that's why you use that, and then the probiotics. You use that in combination, and there's kind of a system that you go through if you get those three products, but that's the probiotic I like the best at the moment. Sometimes I think it's not a bad idea to switch up your probiotics every once in a while, just get some variety in there, but that's the one we're using right now. Another thing I like to use, and this I use specifically, my daughter uses this almost all the time because she has asthma, but the rest of the family, we're using this right now because with COVID, since it seems to have some respiratory effects, but it's Host Defense, and it's mushrooms. It's called Breathe. And they also have one that's like, they have several different kinds actually, but they have one that's, kind of like an overarching immune support one too. So my acupuncturist, Veronica Timmons in Muscatine, recommended these. So we've been using those. She has, I think she has a link or a code that you can get those, like if you would want to get those online. I think she has like a 10% off code. I'll post that in the comments. Let me make a note of that. So then if you're interested in trying those. Okay, gotta put that note down. So another thing we use is silver. This is the one we have on hand right now. For silver, there's lots of different types. If you're in the Muscatine area, the Nutrition Outlet has lots of options for silver. This one in particular that I just showed you, I think we got on Thrive Market. But this one has been really helpful, like if we have sore throats. This one I found works really well for that. But it's another immune booster. It's antimicrobial is kind of the claim to fame with silver. So it's another immune booster that we use on occasion. We don't use it all the time. What else do I have? I have a lot of stuff. Another one I like to keep around is Manuka honey. I started actually using this when I was having like hormonal acne as a supplement, and it helped a ton. So I used it internally, and then I'd also put it on my skin. because it's antibacterial. And this one I believe comes from New Zealand. Yes, this one's from New Zealand, but it has, it's really potent as far as like the antibacterial properties in it. This one I think I got on Thrive Market also. Nutrition Outlet may have Manuka honey too, I'm not sure. Okay, what other ones? Another supplement company that I've been using that I like is Truvani. And they have, they call it immune support now, but this is an older bottle, but it's under the weather. And this one's a good one for this time of year too. It has vitamin C, elderberry, astragalus, ginger, echinacea, oregano, licorice, and garlic. So it has a lot of those natural antiviral, antibacterial type components to it. So we really like that one too, and that one's just in a little tablet form. I think I have about 5 more things to show you. So another thing we keep on hand is just elderberry syrup. This one I did get from Thrive Market. I'm sure Nutrition Outlet has it as well. Another one that's just, again, immune support. We usually only take this, like if we're having symptoms, you can take it more as a preventative measure, but we tend to do it just with symptoms if those start up. Another one that you've probably heard of elderberry before, that one tends to be more popular. Another one that we use is black seed oil. That one you can't really see very well. The company is the Blessed Seed. This one's another one. It's got a lot of heavy antioxidant properties to it. So this one's a really good one to use. This one, again, you can use like more as a preventative, or you can use when you're having symptoms to help relieve some of that, just for immune support. We use this one, and another one that's good for asthma. So we use it with my daughter. It's just a lot of the stuff is like anti-inflammatory. So when you're supplementing this, that's part of what it's doing, is it's helping with that. But it's immune boosters that we're using. I actually really like, also we use Thieves from Young Living. That seems to help actually a lot. If we know somebody that's been sick around us, we tend to do it either like on our feet or do it in the air with our, why can't I think of the name of it? We do the mist, the aromatherapy with it. There's a really cool story about this too. If you ever look up Thieves from Young Living, it's like all around I think the bubonic plague, and how thieves would come in and try to steal from the people who have passed away, kind of like before they dispose of the bodies. And they use a combination of the oils that they have in here. They use a combination of those things to like protect them from getting the plague from the person who had died, who they were robbing their stuff. So I think I got that story right, but that's, as I understand the story behind the thieves and how they came up with this combination. So that one's a good one. We actually, I mean, a lot of these, we do use these because we have found them to be effective for us. So, you know, I can't say that that's going to work for everybody, but I'm just showing you because people are always asking what I'm using. Okay, so a couple more. Again, this is the brand Seeking Health that I really like, and this is Optimal Electrolytes. So again, like if you're dehydrated, when you're sick, you tend to need more electrolytes. I have many relatives that have said their doctors have recommended like doing a Gatorade or a Powerade or something, and I am completely honest, I hate that stuff. I think it's crap. It's full of preservatives, artificial colors, sugars. It's just nasty. Like, nobody really needs Gatorade or Powerade or any of that. I don't care what kind of athlete you are. If you want good electrolytes, you don't need all that other crap that's in it. So the ultimate optimal electrolytes from Seeking Health, that's what we do instead of that. So that's if we need some hydration. It is, you know, you can use it for sports and workouts and stuff like that too. Okay, I have just 2 more to show you, and these ones are Seeking Health stuff too. So this is a vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C. So in this form, it's supposed to absorb better. So this is one we use, especially this time of year, and you don't need to use very much. What's kind of cool is this bottle lasts forever because we use maybe a drop or 2. And then the other one is liposomal glutathione plus. And these both have like the antioxidant properties. You always hear about vitamin C for helping you stay well. Glutathione is another one. I would invite you to look up glutathione. There's some really interesting stuff about it. So what I understand is it's actually, we can make it ourselves, but if we're taking like, I think it's aspirin, if you take aspirin or some of the pharmaceuticals can completely wipe out your glutathione levels. And the glutathione is really important. It's just like another, heavy antioxidants, good for your immune system. So we take that as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to post some links to all these different things that we use. So then if you want to go and look at more information, if that would be helpful, you can absolutely do that. But yeah, that's kind of our arsenal that we keep at our house to keep us healthy. We don't use all of them all the time. We kind of rotate when we use certain ones. You kind of have to look up and see what things would work best with what symptoms or whatever you're experiencing. And some of it for us has been a little bit of experimentation about what works for us, and these are the ones that we have found that work. So I see a couple of people are watching. I'm not sure who is, but if you have any questions, if you're watching it now or like as a replay later, you can post them. Go ahead and post questions in the comments, and I'll try to answer anything or direct you to answers on those different things. But I think right now it's a good idea to support our immune system as much as we can. And so I do it by supplements, but very first and foremost, I do it by food. I do it by meditation to help reduce my stress. Hi, Joyce. I do it by getting enough rest and sleep. Like those are the most important things to start with. And then supplements are just like a nice extra if you feel like you need it. And I also, I think in the spring, I posted kind of like a mindset thing I would do to help kind of put some faith and trust. This may sound a little woo-woo, but to put some faith and trust in the knowing that my body has the knowledge to know how to heal. I do feel that we were born, for the majority of us, we were born with bodies that our bodies want to survive, our bodies want to heal. So if we can put a little bit of faith in our bodies for the most part and know what they're doing, when we have symptoms of different things, yeah, it feels kind of crappy and it's good to relieve the symptoms, but also I think our symptoms are really our body working to help us fight whatever infection we're having. So it's like having that balance between trusting our bodies to do what it needs to do and also helping our bodies so that we feel better. But I'll just share that mindset piece with you real quick to end. This is kind of a long video, so I apologize for that. But the mindset thing that I do, and I like to do affirmations. So for immune system health, I say to myself, or you can say it out loud if you want to, if you feel comfortable, but I say my body is healthy, my immune system is strong. And that's just to reaffirm, again, that my belief, because our beliefs create our experience, and our thoughts and our beliefs are super powerful. So if we're in the mindset of, oh, I feel miserable, oh, I'm sick, oh, I'm never going to get over this, if we're constantly in that negative spin and that negative headspace, that's not helping us at all. So if we can shift our perspective and really focus on my body's healthy, my body knows what to do to heal, my immune system is strong, and keep repeating that. And that's what I do. I've shared before in the spring that I actually feel like it's not proof, of course, it's like anecdotal evidence or whatever, but a little over a year, I guess it's really been, about a year ago, I was at a conference in Arizona, and I got a phone call from my mom, and I had just been with a little bit more extended piece of my family, and she's like, oh, so many of them are sick, everybody got the flu, everybody's just miserable, and I hope you didn't catch it, kind of thing. And my first thought was, oh my gosh, I cannot get sick right now. I was at a conference, I was part of the team that was leading the conference. I couldn't be sick, I couldn't be sick right then. So instead of falling into the fear of, oh my gosh, I probably caught it and I'm going to be sick and I'm going to be in my hotel room for the rest of the conference, I flipped on those affirmations and just kept repeating to myself, my body is healthy, my immune system is strong. My body is healthy, my immune system is strong. And that was my mantra for, that full day after I had heard. And I never got sick. So, again, maybe it was just luck of the draw. Maybe it was because I've already been building my immune system through healthy eating and, stress relief and rest and all of that. That I think is very important. But I also think that my mindset helped. So feel free to use that if that doesn't feel too weird for you, or you can choose and make something up of your own. But again, just having that trust that your body does have some innate knowledge on how to heal itself and that your immune system is there for a reason. Um, and if we're continuing to try to strengthen and support it, I really feel like we're going to make it through this season of flu and cold and COVID if we really, focus on taking care of our bodies. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, I'm so happy, Joyce. I'm glad you're using that. I am also going to post in some comments some links to these different supplements that I showed you if you have any interest in looking at those more. And if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, stay healthy out there, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. If you guys are in the US, I wish you happy Thanksgiving coming up next week. And I'll jump on if I have more helpful things to share as we go along. Have a great Friday.